So, this ain't nothing about nothing, but it is about something. Depending on what happens with the world in 2029, I'm gonna run for president. Dead ass. I'm whether I win or get whatever, I don't give a fuck. But anyways, before we that, I'm just putting that out there. I'm gonna run for president. Donald Trump, Ronald Reagan. But if anybody can run for president, anybody can win. But I honestly believe I can fix America. I can fix America's standards with the world and other countries. No, shit. But anyways, but this is some other shit, the real shit that's going on right now. So most of Americans don't even realize that we are at war. They have no idea. All that shit that's going on in Syria, all that shit that's going on in Ukraine, that Gaza, all we are the orchestrators behind all that shit. Resources and oil, like I've been telling you, it's all that shit in over there in Ukraine and the Middle East. All that shit is about oil. And again, the United States have lost their power. They're not going to come out and tell the citizens that. They wouldn't, because they'll put you all in panic. But what they will do is what they do to other countries. Stage coups. We've been staging coups and running the world for years. So when you stage a coup, usually you get the person who's in power who won't do your bidding. You either assassinate these people, you lock them up, or you chase them out the country and you put the people in there who you want to be in there. So if I was at war with somebody and everybody that I work with was supplying me with ammunition, and then they'll go and say, well, we're not participating there, we're telling Harvey to stop, and we don't condone really what Harvey is doing, but you're giving me all the ammunition in the world to do what I'm doing. That would make you a party to the crime. We are, so when you all go out and vote, this is what y'all don't understand. I was talking to my coworker today. She's a millennial, or whatever the fuck she want to call herself. She knows what I'm talking about. She's a Caucasian, but we have great conversations for the most part. Motherfucker, now we have great conversations all the time. But we were just talking about like what's going on in the world. And we don't agree on everything. But I don't even disagree with anything she says. And I don't know if she disagrees with anything I said. She just thinks sometimes that I'm more of a conspiracy theorist. And when you sit down and try to have a conversation with majority of the people, they act like our government is not corrupt. They act like when shit happens, it's so far-fetched that's what they make you believe, you stupid motherfucker. So when you go and vote for somebody, because the United States, the world is built around supposedly laws that some people supposedly supposed to follow. But we don't follow none of that shit. But when you vote for somebody, whether you know it or not, you giving them permission and you're saying whatever they're doing when they're in office, you with all that. So everybody that voted for Biden, shit that Biden's doing right now, because he the one helped start that war in Ukraine. He helped put terrorists on other countries before he's leaving office. Everything that Biden has done is just doing. Every Democratic quote unquote person who voted for this motherfucker, you with the shits. You agree with everything that he is doing right now. And the same thing go for everybody who voted for Trump. You have given him your okay to do what he's doing. It's over. I don't understand how y'all don't understand because you're not paying attention. You worried about Jay-Z and P. Diddy. And this is just for black people in general. It's for all people, but especially for black people. Because you don't know shit. And the society, all they got to do is put somebody that look like us who is in power. Well, not in power, but have a lot of money or quote unquote power in front of them. They ain't got to tear them people down. We do it ourselves. White people don't do that shit to each other. Yeah, you got the mainstream media who may come out and say this is like Harvey Weinstein, but you don't have blogs after blogs after blogs talking about Harvey Weinstein and shit that he's done. But black people do this shit blog after blog. Everybody talking about this, everybody talking about that. And what you fail to realize that we only have so many billionaires in the world, especially in America. Now, Jay-Z and Diddy, whatever the fuck they did they probably do some of this shit? I don't believe shit about this 13-year-old girl. This shit, I think this shit is outlandish. Has Jay-Z and all that people in power probably, him, Beyonce, them probably did some shit? I'm sure they have. But every billionaire, Elon Musk, the motherfucker that owns Amazon. You forget about Epstein Island? All of them are doing some devious shit. So why is it us? Why are we so willing to tear down people who just may be willing to help us? After they come to realize that all the shit that they've been doing that was taught to them by people who came before them, even though I believe that we all are human beings, but people who skin color is different, been running the bit, this shit is taught to them. This is what they think they're supposed to be doing to get into these rooms. So what black people fail to realize when we talk about because we're at war, all the African nations are literally pulling away from the United States. They kicked the motherfuckers in they kicked France the fuck out of there. America was trying to stage a coup. They have literally tried to assassinate the president. I think it's in Nigeria. The new president is a young dude. He's pulling all the African nations together, saying that we for now will be more self-sufficient. We're not going to let Europe and the United States continue to rape our country for all the fucking resources that it has. They have tried to assassinate this man twice. So while we running around here and they giving us Diddy, they giving us Jay-Z, you know what they're not giving us black people? That our motherland, which is everybody's motherland in the big scheme of things. Africa's the biggest continent on the fucking planet. That's where life started. But it just since we was gonna do race and all this other stupid shit that we on, they're not showing us that, because then we would probably say to ourselves, "Oh, let's band together here also and help our motherland." What you think? And I think maybe Jay-Z and P. Diddy probably already knew this and saw this because they in those rooms and they making all that money. And they probably trying to help fund and send money to those African countries. So because America is failing, and it ain't nothing but just fucking every empire got to die. But America ain't finna go out. Like most of them, they going to try to hold on. They going to do whatever they can to hold on. So while you running around, while we running, listen, black people, stop worrying the fuck academics. And then on top of that, this all the shit just around, and I'm rambling, but I'm not rambling. The whole thing with the man that supposedly killed the CEO of the health thing or whatever, and they got all this bull. First off, who's putting names on bullets? Write shit on bullets. Why is he keeping the gun that he used to kill somebody running around with it? Why are they not charging him with first-degree murder? He planned this out. He walked up to somebody with a silencer and shot them in cold blood. He did a manifesto. If this ain't first-degree murder, what is it? Why are they not giving him that? See, all this shit is just a play. Because Rome is burning, and they're not going to tell us this. And then the whole thing with these big-ass drones that's supposed to be flying over the coast and this and that. I want to ask yourself, with all the satellite information we got, cell phones or whatever, you can't commit a crime today if you got your cell, they gonna find. How the fuck is these big ass drones flying over in this country and we don't, the CIA, FBI, don't nobody know where these drones are coming from? What they're about to do, and if it happens today, but again, you're not gonna leave, most of y'all not listening, y'all thinking I'm just talking to conspiracy theories. They're going to do what they do to other countries. They're going to destabilize America. That's what all they want. That man that choked that man on that train, and then they were laughing in the courtroom and they went out to eat and they was laughing about it. You know that's gaslighting. You know that they're doing the shit purpose of gaslighting. I got back. I'm on X now because they keep me off of Twitter. I'm trying to get kicked off of X because I'm going to start posting real shit again. And if I was just lying and making up stuff, I'm just one person. Why would you kick me off and I can't get back on? But anyways, they doing that shit to try to get black people to do the same thing that we did when Trump got elected the first time and George Floyd got killed. Remember this. It's the same fucking script. He got choked out. We all saw it. Act like nothing happened. Got quit. And what did we do? We went out here and tore the fucking country up, basically, and rioted. And they came on X saying that Black Lives Matter said that if he gets acquitted, cities are gonna burn. Who are these Black Lives Matter people? We don't even fuck with Black Lives. Dear America and dear especially African Americans, don't let these people gaslight you. That man dead. Fuck all, let them celebrate, do all that stupid shit they want to do. Don't let them gaslight us into doing shit. Black Lives Matter was a fucking hoax. They took all that money and bought all that shit. Black Lives Matter is a part of all that shit. If you think Black Lives Matter really care about Black America, they don't. These motherfuckers are helping destabilize the country, stoking racism. You all have to pay attention to what the fuck is really going on. Shit is finna get crazy because we at war and we're losing. Whether you all know it or not, stop watching mainstream news. Watch alternative news from get the other side from other countries and what people are saying. But it's all you listening to is American news. They told you we won the Vietnam War and we lost that shit. We didn't win that shit. We didn't win World War I, nigga. The same people that are doing terrorist acts in Syria, America trained these motherfuckers. America, they telling you need. America's funding terrorists. I honestly believe, whether people want to say it or not, that we had something to do with 9/11. We all know it was a lie about why we invaded Iraq, and we blame 9/11 on Iraq. They just went into Iraq again because they're trying to control all the oil to try to stop China and Russia and all these other countries from dropping the dollar, but it's too late. So again, if we're losing ground, and for the rich people to stay rich, they're gonna feed off of us. They already been feeding off of us, but they're trying to just ignore all this bullshit. Fuck whatever they're gonna do with Diddy or Jay-Z. Black people, stop. Get the fuck off the internet talking about this bullshit. Don't help feed into this bullshit. Whatever. I don't give a fuck what that man that killed that black man on that motherfucking train in New York. Whatever the fuck he doing, jumping up and down. I don't give a fuck that nigga start selling chokeholds or whatever. Do not react. That's what they want you to do. And if we don't react, let's see what happens. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna keep on doing more shit. And more shit. And as citizens, we need to start standing up with each other in solidarity. Fuck Republican, fuck Democrat, fuck black, fuck white. We all are getting fucked.